Grandmaster Instructor.
Thank you. Bow to Senior Head Instructor, Advanced Intermediate Level Tai Chi. And we got one award. Hold on for the key, because I want to show you the key. Okay. We got one award. Roseanne Worthington. I thought it was something else. I thought
Rosanna.
Okay, that's what I thought, because I'm reading it wrong now. Rosanna Worthington. Brown, black sash. I should know by now, right? Brown, black sash. Oh, I'm just Durkin. I get Durkin. How do you say her name? All right. Oh, we did the bump with the foot. Boom. Congratulations. We'll turn towards the camera for where is it? Okay, good. All right, very good. Just put it with your stuff and come back out. Walk out. I'll just show you. Please give your attention to Senior Head Instructor.
Yes.
Right, there was no more, right?
No,
Okay.
just one.
Just one, okay.
Okay, welcome. Here we are.
Okay. Life skills crane, because tiger than
Oh,
crane.
yes, sir, thank you. It's good to know. In advance. Balance the movie. Yeah, it is. AC works and we.
Right, comfortable, relaxed.
Unless I'm wrong, it's gonna be working even better soon. Right. Let's do some deep breath and relaxation. I think we're all kind of getting our bearings, myself included.
I'm facing the wrong direction.
Yeah, it feels like it, right? Like, feel the pulse of the earth change in the classes. Let your eyes close. Breathe in full, deep breath. Breathe out, relaxing, letting all the air escape. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out slowly. Be relaxed. Let's go ahead and imagine that cascade relaxation from the top of the head to the bottoms of the feet. Relax the face, relax the neck, feel the upper back and chest relax. Allow the shoulders, arms, and hands to relax. Relax the stomach, the lower back. And allow the waist to loosen, the hips to relax. Feel the relaxation continue to the thighs, the backs of the legs. Allow a softening in the knee. Relax the calves. Relax the ankles. Relax the feet. Feel the relaxation through the heel, through the ball of the foot, through the outside edge of the foot. next exhale, release. Lower the hands, open the eyes. Separate the feet from the shoulder width. Let's do just about 3, maybe 3.5 minutes of bracing force today, not too much. Oh wait, should we go a little longer for those getting ready for Black Satch? Let's do 4 minutes. We'll go longer later. Sink down, still focus on relaxation. Let the eyes feel sleepy. Like an extra level of relaxation in the vision. With the chin tucked, see if you can have teeth just gently meshed together, like lightly touching, lips slightly closed. See if you can feel your Tai Chi posture all the way up into the head, the face, the top of the head. Make sure none of this tenses the jaw or the neck. Hold about 2 more minutes. Deep breaths. Release, straighten the legs, lower the hands. Circle the arms up, breathing. Push palms down, breathe out. Let's bring the feet in a little closer. Do 3 riding wild horse. If you're doing beginner class, you will be made come this time around. Just FYI. Inhale. Exhale. just like that. In and out. Out. Feel your head suspended all the way down, relaxed down through the body. Feel your head suspended as you fold, tuck a little, sink a little. Feel the head suspended, lowering you down. Feel the head suspended, lifting you up. Feel the head suspended as the arms release. All right. Welcome. Glad you all made it. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Thanks, sir.
So, yeah, starting the new unit. We are working on, does anyone want to guess? Second section. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So, am I recalling right that we did a couple of rotations of the third section before a bunch of saber?
Yes, sir.
Two pieces.
Yeah. It's okay. It's, I'm asking kind of to confirm anyway, but yeah, so, okay. So, we'll go ahead with the second section. So we've got the cloud hands like in the third section, you know, we've got, yeah, little things. We've got the kicking sections eventually. Right, okay. So, but let's bring our focus, close focus down to embrace tiger, return to mountain. How do we start with this? So, no green sashes here, so obviously everyone's learned this move before, but there may be some green sashes watching, so we're gonna teach it as if it's your very first time to ever hear this move. But if you know it really well, see if there's something that seems, oh, I didn't quite notice that before, or something a little, yeah. Separate, thank you, sir. Separate the feet, shoulder width apart. Go ahead and get the outside edges of the feet parallel. Might feel a little bit of toes in. Sit down, it kind of feels like where we just were, right? But then circle the arms up, and the right will be out in front of the left. So feel a good, solid sense of sitting in your posture before we begin. Embrace tiger, return to mountain. We're gonna go very slow this time, slower than we have in the past. So from here, shift your weight, just not too much, but feel your weight shift to definitely be over the left, and lower the hand. So the right hand will turn palm down, and the left hand will be palm up. It'll be kind of on your left side of your body. Separate the arms, keep the arms relaxed. Your right hand palm will face back. The left is kind of relaxed out. I remember when I was learning this move, we had the image of almost like you're ringing a bell. So have that kind of relaxation in the hand, like, I don't know if that's how you actually ring bells, but the image works for me. Feel substantial over the left foot, and feel the right heel release, and step in with the right. Now here's where you might hear something a little different than before. Go ahead and let the foot circle around and back, touch with the heel, but don't shift your weight yet. Still feel like you're just touching with that heel, and all the weight is still on the left leg. Turn the right toes out, shift to the right, turn to the right, turn the left toes in, and as they come in, turn the right palm up. Make sure you feel substantial on that front leg, not kind of just in between still. Okay, and release. Let's try it a couple more times before we do any sorts of corrections or questions.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're good. Cross hands position. Good. Separate the feet just a little bit wider in front. Yeah, just right now. I want to sink down just a little more. Just slightly. Actually, yeah, the toes come in just slightly. The right one especially. Still kind of slow, shift to the left, lower the hands. Make sure you don't feel overshifted like you're tilting. Right palm down, left palm up. Open the arms. Let the arms feel relaxed, shoulders feel relaxed. You might even feel your head suspended at the top of that. Release the right heel. Sink down and step in. Circle back around with the heel. Turn the toes. Shift to the right. Turn to the right. Turn the left toes in. Right palm turns up. Hold there. So they were at the right angle to each other, right? But then just turn it out. And then just be a little flex in the wrist on the right. Okay. Come on, just a little more forward with the hands, like they're going. Okay, release, good. Shake it off. Whew. If you're watching at home, hopefully you were just holding it and doing your best. Let's do it one more time. Embrace tiger, return to mountain. Feel even before you begin while jumper already shifting, or just kind of feel through the weight in each foot. Begin, shift to the left, lower the hands, right palm turns down. Separate the arms. Relax the arms, release the right heel. Step in. Step out. Don't shift yet, turn the toes. Shift to the right. Turn to the right, turn the left toes in. And release. Okay. Yeah, shake it out. Cool. Let me see. Okay, so people are watching, so instead of having you guys come to the front, I'm just going to turn it around for the camera. So if you need to move to see a slightly different angle, that's totally fine. You're not stuck to your square as long as you're respectful of everyone's space. So, thank you. So here we go. Try not to do it this time. Try just to watch. See if you catch anything different. First, still very broken apart. Okay. And then I'll do one more a little smoother. And then if you have questions, we can do that. Otherwise, we can practice a bit. A little smoother. Hopefully all the same parts. Okay. Questions, comments, suggestions? No? Okay. Yes, ma'am. Not down, correct, yeah. So the question, I'm going to kind of rephrase it and add on to it just so I can say more things if you don't want. So the question is about the left hand? Right?
Yes.
Yeah, so if you've done the application, I actually thought you were asking one thing before I realized what you were asking. The first thing I thought you were asking was, do you go way out far with it? And then my answer would have been, no. It's like brush knee push. You're like, the idea is, yeah, you're pushing out, but in this part of the posture, we still have our sunk elbow, right? And then I think what you were actually asking is, it's coming forward, not down. Is that what you were
Right,
actually asking? Yeah.
Like, this just turns this way, this doesn't go forward, it just stays. Oh, it does.
Yeah, I mean, somewhat,
yeah.
somewhat following your shift.
Mhm.
Yeah, so both hands do come forward,
Okay.
but notice they don't come this forward,
Mhm.
right? So there's going to be a place where they're in balance with your body and not overextended.
When you're pushing, it comes up.
Yeah. And the next question is, when you're pushing, are you coming up? And the answer is yes and no.
Mhm.
Not in the sense of coming up on purpose, right?
Right.
But yes, in the sense of I'm straightening this leg, so from my low position, that straightening of that leg brings the whole body up somewhat, which is similar to which is the uprooting part of Tai Chi, right? Have you heard of uprooting? Well, it's not like all martial arts, but a lot of Yang style Tai Chi, like when we're pushing, the straightening of that leg has a natural sort of I want to say uplifting, like, yeah, it makes you feel great, right? But it has a feeling of lifting the opponent off the ground, just enough to kind of mess their balance up, right? You're not like, like picking them up to drop them, but when if they feel that lift and tip, it'll throw their balance. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Cool. You're very welcome. Any other questions?
I have one.
Yes,
I'm trying
ma'am.
to think how to ask it. So, okay, you step back,
Uh-huh.
and at what point do you turn your torso?
Ah, good question.
Like, do you keep it like this as you step back, then? I don't know.
That was actually a very good demonstration that you did of when to turn the torso. So that was actually good, but, oh yeah. So, when does the torso turn? Let's do it, I'm just gonna do it at different angles. So here, not yet. As the toes turn, my torso starts to come somewhat, right? As I shift, it actually kind of naturally comes a little more. Now I'm thinking consciously turn, and it comes the rest of the way, and then the toes bring it all together. Does that answer your question?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if you want to watch it one more time, just to see it in continuity, what angle should I do this time? How about this one? Move your head suspended, turn the toes, shift the weight, turn the body, turn the toes. All right. Any other question on that? Okay, so let's practice it a bit. Oh, one more? We'll do one more, then we'll practice. That's all right.
I'm looking at the detail now.
Yeah, please.
So when you step in, you're going around, you're not going straight back.
Yeah, and that was the little thing that I was saying might catch your ear in the instruction. So it's a different way of breaking it down, right? So what I'm saying, yeah, instead of stepping in and just stepping back, I'm saying have the balance to step in and then feel that coming around, which kind of starts the process. Do watch out for this knee coming in. So I don't want to come around like this.
Right.
Right. I want to keep the weight here, and keeping the weight there has the effect of kind of restraining me from turning early.
And
If-
so that your position is still almost, I mean, you end up as if you would have gone straight back.
Yes. Oh, yeah, good.
Okay.
Yeah, good clarification. The foot still goes to the same place,
Yes.
but I'm having a little bit of that, like when you first learned your
Balance.
ward off left,
Mhm.
you didn't just put it there, even though you know it can go there, right? But you
Right.
have that sort of circling out feel to get the feeling in the hips. Cool. All right, let's practice it a bit.
Can you
Yes.
show it without the stepping in?
Without the stepping in?
Because
Oh, yeah,
When
yeah,
you
yeah.
smooth it out, you
Yeah.
will eventually take it out.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So one more demo, I'll show it without the step in, step out, like a more, if I was just to do it on my own. I'll go ahead in the normal orientation. Yeah. I'm not sure if that was clear. Let me do one more. Yeah, there we go. Didn't rush it that time. Does that make sense? Okay.
Well, and just like a more general question, at what point do we start trying to take those out?
Now would be a great time. It's a good question. When exactly? I would say anytime you're in the intermediate advanced class, it would be a good to work on taking those out. As long as you're not like in the middle of learning it for the first time, yeah, I would say that would be a good time to work on that. But just remember that the stepping in, stepping out, the feel is still there in the body and in the hips. So it's actually kind of incorrect if I go, right? It wasn't like a whole body motion to get there. It was definitely isolated. So, you know, kind of break it apart to learn it, but then you don't want anything to move in isolation either. So, yeah, let's practice for a little bit. Yeah. I'll practice it with you a few times. You don't have to stay with me though. I'm just going to be up here in case people need help at home. about 2.5 minutes. One second, I'll go back. Yes, ma'am.
You're not turning completely to that wall, you're at an angle.
Try a couple more.
Here it's left up, right down.
Yeah.
The left foot
Almost touching your hip bone.
Yeah.
the left foot should be pointing 90 degrees, is that right?
Correct, yeah, right.
So that's where it's looking for your shooting comes.
Yeah.
It's got 45.
Got it.
So they-
So the time's been farther, not.
I just want to feel better.
No, so this would be your like bisecting thing, so like the toe, the line of the left toe would go through the middle of the right foot. So now your toe is with your heel right now, you take the right foot back. Oh, or push your toe on the side. You know, raise it. Yeah, there you go.
So the toe to the middle.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, Ting. Beautiful. So, I'm gonna do sort of like a group correction thing and also re-ask some questions you guys asked for people on the home, watching at home. So, one of those is make sure the arms come all the way down. So don't start to go and then separate them out. The balance will be in the right place. So let it come down and then separate from there. Okay. Keep your arms relaxed. Yeah, so let it come down, separate. Yeah, let's do it all together so y'all can just watch. So I'll throw in everyone's correction. If you're already doing what I say, don't worry about it. So shift away, let them come down, and stay rounded and connected in the arms. And then when you separate, feel just like a lightness in the left hand and a weight of the right hand, just let them go. And the right hand, it'll be pretty close to the body, so watch out for getting too far out to the side. It'll just be relaxing down like the body. And then go ahead and release the right and step in. Remember, allow your left hand to be a counterbalance to your step. Go ahead and step around and touch down with the heel, but don't go any farther than that yet. Now, yeah, good. So that right hand by your hip, when you turn, that's going to be part of it protecting you. So don't turn and not turn with your right hand. So, sorry, that's a little vague, but turn the toes first, And when you turn the toes, the right hand may have already come around, yeah. Now shift the weight to the right, turn the body, and now feel the hand turn around and come back. Yeah. And let the left toes come in. There you go, Mr. Rutherford. Good. Okay, release. Yeah. So, what it ends up looking like, the right hand comes around, comes back and forth, we'll say. It feels like it comes back and forth, or it looks like it comes back and forth. It doesn't really feel like you do that though, because here it's coming around with my body, and then here it's coming forward with my body. So it just feels like it's following. Once you feel through the track it goes in, it just feels like it's following. It doesn't feel like I'm going back and forward. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other questions on all that stuff?
I think you mentioned this at the beginning, but I forgot, like, what is the application of this?
Oh,
What-
great
what is
question.
this leading to?
What is the application? Got to figure out a way to demo these or something. So the application is, oh, you're not even filled up. Awesome. So here's the application. Oh, this has the rules on it. I'll have to put them back in a second. But this guy's behind me is the application. And he, with his right foot, kicks me in the hip. He tries. But I first shift and get slightly out of the way, catch the foot, come around. Now I have his foot hooked over here. And when I shift forward, I keep it hooked and throw him away. So, or if he was doing the application, I would come in to kick him, and he would, oh, I got him, that took him. And he's really light, he's gonna fall over. But I'm coming in, and he gets slightly out of the way, hooks my foot, and he's got my foot, and then he's shifting forward and pushing me. It's the best I can act it out with Billy here. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, so that's why this wrist is bent a little, because you just kind of propelled.
Yeah, it's like you're lifting and pushing. Yeah. And it was hooked first, right? So you could get that kick underneath you, and then you came around under it and you're pushing it off. Yeah, very good. And great question. Got to keep these applications in it. So getting out of the way, yielding, like a Tai Chi move first, yielding because you don't want to just hit the kick with your arm. You want the kick to finish, and then you hook it. And then you're turning their body with your body. And then you're using, oh wow, Billy was dirty. And then you're using your legs to push them mainly, not your arms.
Do you let go of the leg, or are you pushing the leg? I'm trying to,
No, in the application, you're just pushing them away. Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah, you hooked it, but then when you came under it, you no longer have it hooked.
Okay, so what are you pushing with this arm?
You'll end up, let's see, when it works, you'll end up with a hand under here and the other hand here. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
I can hear it. Let's try this. Okay, this is gonna be someone's leg. Who wants to attack me with this leg? Mr. Schwind, thank you. Okay, so we have with Mr. Schwind with a wooden leg. So basically you're gonna try to, yeah, so he's gonna come in with a kick there, I'm gonna hook it, right? I'm gonna get under it, and then when I'm pushing, you see how I might hook my thumb, but I'm
Oh,
up
I
under
see
it.
it now.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
It's under the kneecap,
Yes.
under here.
Yeah, I was wondering, like,
On
if
the
the foot is
inside.
straight, where is it going?
It's hard to see how you get
Hard
under
to
it until
how
you
you
see it.
get under
right?
it, and then you're pushing from here and here.
Yeah.
From here.
And when it's done to you, you feel like you're just
Yes.
going for a ride, like they have you.
As you hook the inside of the legs, you're turning
Keep it
into it.
balanced.
You hook the leg,
Okay.
the other one goes in the chest.
Yep,
The other
correct.
one goes on the chest.
If you can reach it, it'll depend on,
I love that school thing.
it'll depend on their height.
Turn around, push it to the back or the side. Yeah, okay.
Y'all wanna do pretend application real quick?
Sure.
Okay, let's do it once or twice. So, yeah, here we go. So imagine it's kind of coming from an angle like where Mr. Schwind was, and they're kicking towards your hip. So first thing is shift a little bit, separate the arms, to hook it. So now you've got it hooked right there. Just imagine it like, yep. Step back. Now you're basically, right foot is basically under them at this point. Turn your right toes, shift your weight, turn the left toes. Imagine them lifting and flying. Yeah? It looks like you see it, Ms. Garcia. So. Yeah.
I am imagining it.
Yeah, it looks like I can see it in your motion that, oh, you've got that leg.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions
Imaginary
on-
leg.
Any other questions on that? No? Okay. let's do this. Let's go through that one more time just to do it once more, and then we'll preview it in the next part
Yes, sir.
before we bow out of black touch training. No, scratch that, even better. Let's go to end of withdraw and push. So we're going to take it and move back into the first section and connect it into the next move in the second section. So we're going to do cross hands, embrace tiger, return them out. Begin. Feel the connection between the sections, and then continue. Don't worry too much about the application, just do the move best you can. Yeah, good. Oh, good improvement, everybody. Perfect foot placement, and withdraw, or not withdraw, pull back, press, and push. And this is a preview for next time. We'll cover these in more detail. Diagonal single width. Okay. So, since everyone in the room, this is not your first time, I hope you were able to reinforce something you already knew or pick up something that you might have forgotten at some point. Yeah. After doing so much on the third section, I'm wondering how the second section will go for you guys. That experience is going to be like, yeah, it's great. And,
What we got? It's the three I don't have.
yeah. Did y'all have enough room?
Okay.
A little cramped? I think as we get that last bit towards the wall and start moving this back and back as we get that stuff put away. Unless that's the finish. I don't know, maybe it's just going to be like that. Yeah.
Grand Extra goes all the way to the office.
Yeah. Yeah, and then eventually there will be a door right there to go into, if you want to come in through Kick Butt Coffee or use the extra restroom. There'll be a connecting door between the two.
You have the,
Go over where that hole is?
Yep.
Yep.
Door around there, yeah.
if you do the morning class, oftentimes you'll split up the classes after the warm-up. So it would be side to side rather than front to back.
Exactly. And if you think of it going all the way down there and being side to side, then each group has way more room than they ever would have.
Y'all haven't been doing that, right? Splitting the day class, it's just beginners?
I think so. I haven't actually tuned into a day class in a while, so I'm not sure, but.
The Tuesday, Thursday?
Yeah,
Class?
it's just beginners right now.
Yes.
Yeah. I think it may go, we'll have to talk about what we're gonna do. If you have any requests about the day class, please let us know what you'd like. I have a feeling there may no longer be beginners in there. There may no longer be any beginners in the day class. So they may have all graduated degree. If I'm wrong and you're watching, I'm sorry. Obviously, I'm a little disconnected from that class right now, so, yeah. Cool. What's that?
I think we have like two beginners that were, yeah,
I think the Paynes,
Yeah.
did the Paynes graduate? They might be green now. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Okay.
okay. Because you can, I mean, I see the class, I tune into the Tuesday and Thursday class, but you can't see who's there.
Behind the camera. All right, well, let's go ahead and do our new life skill. As I was informed, it's the crane, which is, does anyone remember what the crane does? It balances, right? Balanced emotion. Path of self-mastery requires balanced emotions. Balanced emotions do not yield to negativity. Path of self-mastery requires balanced emotions. Balanced emotions do not yield to negativity. Path of self-mastery requires balanced emotions. Balanced emotions do not yield to negativity. I don't know how we're going to do this exactly, but we'll go this way. Thank you, Van Val, too, advanced and intermediate students. Black Touch training this week.
One on each side now.